Yes, I know, I just spawned right in front of this. I am ignoring it. I left myself in this area for a specific reason, and it was not to do Sahagin dailies. Oh, there you are. Delayed much stream elements? We did Pharaoh Sirius last week, so the hard mode unlock on it spawned. Or 2 weeks ago. Whenever the hell I last played. It's been 84 years. So it is true that you triumphed over the siren? Words cannot express my gratitude. My only regret is that my dear brother could not be here today to hear that our father's death has been avenged. He set sail with this crew 3 years past, you see, and is yet to return to shore. But I hold out hope that his ship shall come sailing into harbor any day now, and on that day I shall be the first to share with him the news of your triumph. In the meanwhile, however, we can finally press on with the restoration of Pharaoh Sirius. I must get to work at once. I would be much in your debt if you could inform Master Miqo'te that the coast is clear for us to begin. Like, down over this way, right, Mima? Ah, way down here. Done it? Isn't the bloody siren screeching and shrieking to the murky depths what she came? You've done us all a great service today, lad. If you wouldn't mind, regale old Miqo'te's ears with the tale of the foul wench's last song. What's that? You had to fend off a ghostly crew wearing the sea-sodden duds of maelstrom men? 'Tis as I feared. Poor lass, my heart goes out to her. It's 3 years to the day, give or take a moon. A crew of the Maelstrom's finest set sail on a routine patrol. Ain't nothing routine in these parts, and they'd not return to shore. Rumors fed quick like that it was a siren song what led the vessel to a watery grave. Maelstrom Command jumped to quiet the talk. Ill tidings were already too easy to come by in those days after the calamity. But those of us in the know, we knew. Like father, like son. I'd promised this old sod you'll spare poor Diamanda the truth. Us has already suffered more in her share. Diamanda? This cannot be. Brother is still alive at sea. The search effort continues. Master Miqo'te, you yourself have told me the same. Forgive me, Missy. I never meant to deceive. The Maelstrom made me swear a vow, you see, that I'd keep the truth buried deep in... Ah, bugger me, vow, and bugger me. Truth is, this scurvy coward just couldn't summon the nerve to tell you the truth. Diamanda, can you ever forgive a sorry old sod? There is no need for forgiveness, Master Miqo'te, for the true coward is me. My heart, I have always known. This adventurer's deeds and your words have finally given me the courage to face the truth. I'm a woman grown. Time for clinging to childish dreams is past. I must look to the future. My smithing skills are still wanting, but I will not falter from the task. Pharaoh Sirius will burn bright once more, a beacon of hope in the darkest of nights. The fell songs of the sea have claimed their last victim. I shall see to it with my own 2 hands. Strong words, lass. Trust you'll not forget 'em when your paws are all blebby and blistery. My hands? I'll clutch my hammer with my teeth if need be. Father, brother, do you hear me? Your deaths will not be in vain. Wait, was that just turning in doing? That was just turning in doing Pharaoh's Serious. Never mind. I thought that was the unlock. For the hard mode. Wait, hold on. Yeah, we did that. I expect the hard mode to be around here, but I'm not seeing it. I'll have to go deal with the XIV then. To be a weaver for this. Greetings, Archon. With the ceruleum engine now integrated, the Desoquilon is entering the final stages of construction. Not long now, not long at all. Once this airship is proven skyworthy, the field of aeronautics will never be the same again. There is, however, another favor I would ask of you. Are you familiar with Geralt, the master weaponsmith who resides in Hirstmill? We'll have need of his legendary smithing talents if we are to complete our steering mechanism. The helm of the Desoquilon. Only he can properly combine and align the necessary components. Pray take these materials to Geralt and request that he aid us in our endeavor. If you're already sending me up to deal with him... Bloody hells. Ain't you supposed to be training with that toy I made for ye? Off with ye. It feels like a kettle some bastard is trying to pound the dents out of. Pay no mind to Master Geralt, good sir. His temper is as short as his night of carousing was long. Now, what do you have needs mending? A kettle? A cookpot? Nothing of the sort? Well, if you don't mind dealing with an apprentice, I would be happy to hear the details of your quest. Now then, sir, what manner of task has brought you to our humble forge? Ah, custom-made helm to fit a new breed of airship? Tricky. I can understand why you would seek Master Geralt's expertise. Though he is first and foremost a forger of weapons, the masterpieces he creates demand a flair for innovation and an eye for the tiniest of details. Should he turn his hand to crafting your vessel's helm, then I can promise you that the end result will be of unparalleled quality. As you have witnessed, however, the Master's present demeanor falls somewhere short of amenable. Beyond the threat of debt collection, there is little that will convince him to take up his hammer. No thanks, bye! Are you, yourself, not an artisan of some skill? Then allow me to suggest that you take a portion of these materials and craft the finest helm handles you can manage. The sight of such painstaking workmanship should serve to stir the embers with professional curiosity in Master Gerald's soul. Despite his grumbling, he is not one to back down from a challenge. Here, I shall return you materials. Consider the tools at our meager workshop to be at your disposal. I don't know which of those options I prefer. The ability of a cat to find its way home is called psi traveling. Expert thinks cats either use the angle of the sunlight to find their way, or that cats have magnetized cells in their brains that act as compasses. Had you forgotten that I had a cat fax command? Make the helm components. Boop, 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 boop. At this point, also, just doing the XIV has become a bit of a... I'm intrigued by the answer to a question. Can you get a crafting class from 1 to 50 with nothing but the XIV? One more. Let's hold on. Yeah. Thank the gods. The damn demon Smitty's stopped me using me head as an anvil. Yeah? Still about a year, are ye? I swear to the 7 L's. Look what I made. What's this then? Need these while I was trying not to puke on my apron, did you? Fine bit of work. Never pegged you for an artisan, but even with this level of skill, you still felt the need to come to old Gerald, eh? So what's the job? Want me to make this handiwork of yours and make a steering mechanism for your flying boat, is that it? Alright, I'll do it. I know that fire in your eyes and bugger me if I don't respect it. Might be as I'll need some time to get the work done, though. I don't fancy making finicky adjustments until the fog of booze is good and gone. Once I'm satisfied it's ready, though, I'll have the finished parts delivered to your shipyard. Okay. Yeah, I got him equipped. Okay. This is the relic weapon quest, since we're already right here. Ah, the impropriety. In my land, the elderly are treated with deference, and visitors received with honor. You must excuse me, adventurer. I've endured a trying voyage to meet with Eorz's greatest weaponsmith, only to find he is the greatest bore I have ever had the displeasure of knowing. What's this? Your weapon. Unless I am gravely mistaken, 'tis a relic infused with Thravnarian mist. Marvelous. Marvelous. Ah, but where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Jalzam, and I hail from the Near Eastern city-state of Radzatan. I am an alchemist by trade. It has been my life's work to study the enhancement of arms through soul infusion. Verily, Thravnarian mist is one of the fruits of my toils. Upon learning that the elixir had come to some prominence in Eorzea, I journeyed here with the intent of exploring new possibilities in my research. I want but for a subject to proceed. If you would be that subject, your weapon will become further enhanced. Will you agree to assist me, adventurer, and for your troubles come to possess the mightier relic? Arrgh. A decision you will not regret. But without further ado, allow me to explain what my research will entail. Now, I trust you are aware that Aether permeates all things in our world. What you may not know, however, is that Aether is found in greater concentrations in Eorzea than elsewhere. When a weapon infused with a quasi-soul, such as your relic, is used to slay a living being in this Aether-rich land, a peculiar phenomenon occurs. The Aether released by the falling crystal resonates with your weapon, and agglomerates into a crystal which I have dubbed Atma. It must be noted this occurs only on rare occasions, due to factors I have yet to identify. Now, as you may have already gathered, Atma is essentially the crystallized soul of a living being. And these crystals hold the key to strengthening your weapon. According to my research, 12 unique pieces of Atma are required, meaning they must be acquired from 12 different foes. See the deed done, adventurer, and you shall hold in your hand such power as you have never known. By participating in certain feats while equipped with the relic weapon Zenith, you may obtain an Atma crystal. The locations of the fates and the Atma yielded are as follows: Center Shroud Maiden, Southern Thanalan Scorpion, Upper Lenosha Water Bear, East Shroud Goat, Eastern Thanalan Bull, Middle Lenosha Ram, Western Thanalan Twins, Outer Lenosha Lion, Lower Lenosha Fish, North Shroud Archer, Thanalan Scales, and Western Lenosha Crab. The information can be reviewed in the completed journal for the quest Up in Arms, which can be found under Weapon Enhancement Side Quests. So in order to do this, where are you? Are they? Ah, they're there. So they're listed right there. You have to do fates in each of those zones until they drop the Atma. Rinse and repeat until it decides to give you all 12. It's not a do fate get Atma for zone. It's randomized drop on each one. Okay. Archon, you're back. Master Geralt has agreed to the task? Excellent, excellent. I can think of no other major barriers preventing us from completing the Dezo Qualan. Comes a barrier. An airship? All blades stand ready to begin the extraction. Spare no mercy for these feathered savages. What the hell, guys? Squawk! Who comes barging into Zezel's camp? Remember inviting armed thungs to dinner, Zezel does not. Save your indignation, beastmen. You'll roast for kidnapping Master Tadaramu. Kidnapping? See you any shackles around his ankles? Free as a bird, Tadaramu is. How did you even find me here? How many times must I tell you to leave me be? Enough of this petulant nonsense, Tadaramu. Father? Father? Ah, chief of Highwind Skyway's clan, you must be. This is the workshop for which you've caused so much fuss. The rubber tools, no materials. Why, it barely qualifies as a dumping ground for our factory's refuse. What is it you wish to do, boy? If you want to tinker with airships, the company has them in abundance. I'll have Coulson arrange for one of those new Garland Ironworks models to be docked in a spare hangar. No, Father, you don't understand. This is not some game or idle pursuit. Squawk! Call my campground for dumping refuse, do you? Shove Sir William Hose up Chairman's backside, says Elwood. If already there, Broomstick wasn't. Foul company you've been keeping. These birdmen has obviously deceived you. Do you honestly believe such brutish creatures capable of building a functional airship? You are the one guilty of deceit. The XIV are the reason we were able to take to the skies in the first place. Why do you insist on hiding the truth? Are you so afraid of damaging the company's reputation? Or are you simply too proud to admit that we borrowed the knowledge of beastmen savages? Fear and pride can only weigh us down. Only by casting aside such ballast can we truly reach the heights of which we are capable. I'll not stand here and be lectured by my own child. Cease this impudence at once. Sir, we really must be away. There are those 2 items of business in Limsa that require your attention, followed by a dinner engagement with Councillor Thurston at the Coral Tower. Yes, we are almost done here. Bring my son. If he decides to struggle, there is no need to be overly gentle. A small dose of discipline will do him good. Father, you cannot do this. Please, listen to me. I don't think he's interested. Harm Tadaramu you will not. Stab you first with feathers, then pluck you, then roast you, Zezel will. walk. Gone Tadaramu is. Taken, strangled and stomped on his dreams were. First time in Zezel's life, wish to harm a featherless one, Zezel does. Share with them secrets of balloons, and now they think they own skies, they do. Dezel Qualan stays grounded. Integrate final components we cannot. Patience now. Wait and hope for Tadaramu's return we must. Occupy ourselves with crafting needed parts. But if Chairman sets foot in Akado 9's camp again, stuff into sack and beat bloody with tree bench, Zezel will. So we are now up to respect it, and we have a new quest giver, Dezel Mien. And the vendor sells more stuff, including the stuff in exchange for the XIV oak knots. Thanks to your efforts, the Zolkolan now has a functional steering mechanism. Continue assisting the Akado 9 to see the airship hybrid reach completion. Fever's up to 41 now.